welcome. This is the energy of today, September 26th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, September 26th? What does the viewer need to see and hear? I see these flipped over. Okay, let's take them. Okay, so you have strength. This is about balance that you have within yourself. This is where you find that courage or that spark of hope to move forward. This is also finding out who you truly are as far as being authentic to yourself. I do feel like this is the major shift that is continuing to happen. And perhaps this is where you start taking charge and doing things different for you. Okay. It also could be that form of, where your mind, your body, and your spirit are in alignment, and it allows you to sort of be sort of carefree about things. Okay. And then self-worth. So is this the beauty that you're finding in yourself, where you're getting this sort of pull of finding that independence of you, loving yourself more, being forgiving to yourself, also opening up to where you can create as far as your manifestations and the things that you're trying to achieve in your life. This is confidence. I feel like whoever this is, it's almost as if you're reaching this level of self-worth, just being balanced. Okay. And it is definitely that transformation. This is about harmony. This is about peace. This is about what you receive, allowing things to come in for you. But also the balance of that transformation is where you might receive something, but then you give back. I think that this transformation is very eye-opening in that sense, where you're finding some kind of courage for yourself. And oh my gosh, beautiful cards, really. Unconditional love. So are you moving towards this unconditional love in that sense of you love yourself? Okay. We have been taught in this world that we live in of conditional love, meaning I love you, but there's strings attached, or love is just freely used, which is not bad to say love. I'm not saying that. But you have to sort of, is this love that's coming in from you? Like, loving yourself. That way you can give other people that kind of unconditional love, which means there's no strings attached. There's no judgment. There's that sense of peace and that sense of surrender, meaning surrendering to maybe vulnerabilities, things that you weren't able to maybe let yourself feel, think, see, whatever that might be for you. Okay. I feel with this transformation, it's talking about heart, which is associated with love, but allowing your heart to heal maybe from past things. Okay. And that's why the strength is needed here. So the top of the deck is shine. So, and this is what's happening to you in this transformation. You're shining, you're becoming illuminated, which gives you that sense of comfort, that sense of abundance, prosperity, and that sense of you're just sort of right, and you know which direction you're going. Okay. This is balance. This is a choice. So maybe you have a choice that you're facing. Okay. So definitely go with what makes you feel that it is easy, it's comfortable, it's loving, it's not conditional. Okay. The bottom of the deck, and this is the underlying energy, this is Mother Earth, and it's beautiful because Mother Earth, which is Gaia, which is Mother Nature, she's been under a lot of scrutiny. This is where there's that sense of coming back into balance. So something here is happening on a mass scale, where all these things that have happened to our earth are changing, in that sense, where we can have that rebirth, where we can reach this level of spirituality and that sense of being connected. I think this is definitely a mass kind of success. It's a success that is feeling that a mass scale can feel it. Okay, there you go. That's what they're trying to say. So it's almost as if you're just evolving to a new person, and you're getting the help from from this realm that we live in on the 3D plane, which is Mother Earth. Okay, so very beautiful cards. Really take it as it resonates for you today. I am going to go a little deeper and see what this means for you. But what I can see here is, especially with the Mother Earth and the strength care, you may be somehow maybe manipulated or maybe guided in the wrong direction to think that Mother Nature cannot withstand things, because there's a lot of things that are happening to her as far as manipulation of weather, that kind of thing. It's like what I see coming is that Mother Nature is more powerful than the things that man is trying to do to her. Okay, and it takes strength and courage, and so you're sort of feeding off of her energy, and that's what is enlightening you to maybe make a shift and to be more true to yourself, or more unconditional to yourself, unconditional love, having that self-worth. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But that's what they're putting in my head. So okay, so let's see what these mean for you guys. Welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's staying on that healthy mindset, Okay, so let's see here. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. What is the strength card? Card 30, strength, please. What is this strength that they're speaking of? Finding out who you truly are is what they said. Living now. See? And the finding out who you really are allows you to open up to new skills, new way of thinking, new way of feeling, maybe communicating better. Okay, this is where you've gone through a lot of different cycles or different kind of experiences in your life, where now you have a lot of sort of knowledge that's wrapped up around you, and it gives you that sense of starting over again. Okay. And going perhaps maybe down a different path than you expected. Okay. Page of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles. What is the Page of Pentacles? So you have the 10 of Cups. So this road is going to sort of land you in that place of 10 of Cups. Happiness, complete, balanced, together, maybe together with someone, the person that makes you happy. But it only comes because you've learned how to be aligned. You've learned the self-love that comes with that strength card. Perhaps letting go of that ego, And that is the massive shift. We really have to be on our tippy toes and really have that sense of discernment and really look at the big picture as far as what they're trying to do to sort of oppress you, okay? 10 of Cups, please. Maybe this is you that's having this experience, or maybe it's your twin. Maybe it's that sense of you both sort of balancing together, okay? So take it as it resonates, guys. It's a general reading. I do private readings. If you guys ever want one, just let me know. 10 of Cups, please. 10 of Cups. What is the 10 of Cups? So the Hierophant and the 10 of Wands. So see, this is where you're learning the things that held you back, the lessons that maybe you repeated with the 10 of Wands. I do feel with the 10 of Wands, it's something that you're breaking free from. It's something that it's taken your courage and your passion to move yourself out of something that maybe was a dead end, or something that just sort of held you in a place of not being able to grow. Is this growing your own business? Is this growing the love or the home that you want to create? Is this where you just sort of feel oppressed because you're dealing with other people and they're telling you what to do? The Hierophant is giving you that path to follow your intuition, your gut feeling, to move you down a different path. And I do feel it is dealing with spirituality. I feel like it's connecting to God and to Christ, that gives you that sense of knowledge of where to go. Okay, so I do feel the Hierophant is that bringer of change. After a long time of being on the same cycle and repeating the same things over and over, that is that great sort of that shift that just sort of takes all the weight off your shoulders, and it just becomes easier. See, you got the 9 of Swords, so it's the worry the conflict with others. See what, maybe listening to others when you should be listening to your gut, not others, pleasing others, maybe others causing you to have mayhem and some kind of uneasy around you in the environment, in the community, in your family, at work, whatever that is, where maybe you've been feeling like you've sort of had a competition with yourself. And what I see here when I say that with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands, it's almost as if you want to go in one direction, but then you keep yourself in that negative direction, in that negative situation, because you're making other people happy. So this is where you battle yourself, you know. But see, there's Spirit again with Temperance and the Hierophant. It's telling you this is where you're healing. It's allowing you to go in a new path because you're letting go of those constraints, okay? Definitely, you might be going through it now, or you may experience it in the near future, or perhaps this is what you're working on, okay? There's a lot of worry in that sense of self-doubt, being uncertain, battling with your own self because you haven't gone out of the Ten of Wands. You see, in the Ten of Wands, you keep yourself blocked, you keep yourself oppressed, you keep yourself somewhat unable to grow. What is the Ten of Wands? But I do feel like that is ending for you. See, beautiful. So this, with the Three of Cups, it's balancing out. It's divine timing because you've done the work. With the Hierophant, you've done the work in that sense of you hold the key to change. You've become more spiritual. You're listening to your intuition, okay? What is the Nine of Swords? Perhaps letting go of that Nine of Swords energy. The Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it's releasing a karmic partner. Maybe it's releasing the sense of only like someone who might control the situation, maybe is somewhat attached to just one way of thinking, or there's no sense of worth in here is what I feel with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. In other words, they didn't see themselves worthy, or maybe they didn't see you worthy, you know? I definitely do feel like with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands, that is definitely shifting. It's changing for you. Perhaps this is where you come back together with that person. It could be a reunion, could be coming together as far as fun, hanging out, just feeling balanced. Also that gift of divine timing. All the things that you've waited for to come to fruition will come to fruition, okay? But what is the self-worth? I think that this is where you're feeling, you know, how to maybe attract the things that you want, or the thing of, you know, listening to yourself, not listening to others to sort of tell you which way to live. In other words, you're living your own life. Let's see here. You got the Seven of Wands in reverse, and then you got the Two of Cups. So I feel like the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's really that kind of cards where you haven't stood up for yourself, okay? Maybe it is because there's other people telling you or influencing you, or you're just not doing the research, or you're not seeing things in the correct way, that you might be manipulated is what I see, okay? But I definitely do feel within reverse, is it because you've taken a long time to change your mind or to see things straight? Is it in a relationship that you're having a fallout with in a relationship? Is it a karmic relationship or a wrong partnership at work? Whatever that might be for you, it's almost as if you have to find that self-worth for yourself to be able to make that change. In other words, stop fighting yourself, you know? Your mind could tell you you want something else and you don't do it. It's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you. Is that fear? Is that because you don't want to let other people down? Or maybe you just didn't know how to sort of speak up about something? Because really upright, it's taking a stand. It's taking a stand on a relationship, on a partnership, on a business, starting something new, whatever that might be. You haven't really gone for it, even though it's there and you want it, is what I feel. I do feel it's like you're sort of exhausted, maybe overwhelmed, or with the Seven of Wands, it's like almost you're looking for a retreat, or you want to give up. Okay, what's lacking here is the self-respect, and whatever situation that is for you, that you need the inner strength to pull yourself out of the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands with the Nine of Swords. I feel like whoever this is, they're breaking you down. And what I mean by they, it's spirit. It's that sense of you keep playing the same cycle over and over. So is that what is exhausting you to be able to move towards a better partnership? If you do have to leave a bad job, a toxic situation, a relationship, whatever that might be for you, okay? Two of Cups, and it's because you're not respecting yourself enough. You don't have the self-worth. When in actuality, if you do have the self-worth, you would feel like what I said in the very beginning when I first showed you those 4 cards. You know, you love yourself, you're abundant, that kind of thing, okay? So there's a clarity here. There's something that's quite apparent to you now. And with this sort of awakening or epiphany or whatever this clarity is, it's allowing you to move towards this Two of Cups. It's taking action. It's true. Is this true love? Is this that sense of you had true love and maybe you didn't go all in for it with the Seven of Wands? Are you sort of tired? Are you tired of waiting for it to happen? What is the Seven of Wands in return? Is this a opposing energy sort of trying to make you conform into their way of thinking and not so much your way? Seven of Wands in reverse, please. So the Two of Pentacles, it's a choice. I think you got a Queen of Swords here with the Two of Cups. That is that true love. And then you have somebody with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles that causes you worry, that causes you fear, that maybe perhaps pushes your button, okay? Because this is a choice. It's a choice that you need to stand up and find that inner strength to move yourself out of, okay? So maybe this is, you know, if it's not a relationship for you, maybe it's 2 jobs. You're going back and forth, you're juggling something. Is it a group of people, 2 different groups of people? Is it family? Is this keeping you off balance, really? Give me one for Two of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles. What does that mean? Two of Pentacles, please. So this is where you start over. This is where you have that sense of transformation. All the blockages being sort of lifted from you. It's because you have to sort of listen to yourself and really stand up for the things that you want. And that will give you that new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. I want to know, what is the Two of Cups? Excuse me, guys. Two of Cups. Healing. Are you healing? In a twin flame relationship, are you separated because you're healing enough to come back to maybe your twin or vice versa, you know? The Sun is really that sense of letting you know the truth, okay? This is God trying to lead you to the truth, okay? With the Two of Cups. So is it a true relationship, a true love, an unconditional love? Is that what this is? But you haven't quite fought for it with the Seven of Wands in reverse. But I do feel the thought is there. I do feel like this is the sense also with the Sun card that's trying to sort of give you this blessing or give you this abundance of a good positive relationship or a good job, a business partnership, okay? So I want to know, what is the let's see, I'm jumping the horse here. Transformation, please. What is the transformation? So the transformation, wow. You got the Six of Cups, the Fool, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so see, someone has healed with the heart. I definitely got that with the transformation card. Somewhere in here, your heart is healing. And your heart is healing in that sense of becoming more harmonized, becoming more happy. Perhaps, I said Six of Cups, but it's a Seven of Cups, sorry. Perhaps being more in harmony, to be able to pick something, also to not really hold yourself in this place of shame or contempt, or that sense of where maybe you haven't pushed forward because you didn't love yourself enough or have self-doubt. Maybe even say that you made a mistake, okay? I do feel like that healing energy of that card is allowing you to sort of go towards the thing that you truly want, whether it's a person, place, or thing. It allows you to pick the better option. It allows you to give you that sense of peace and relaxation. And it also allows you to start over, but not feel guilty, not feel somewhat like, they say guilty. It's whoever this is, they had guilt to move forward. For whatever reason, there's something that's hung in their head, sort of, that didn't allow them to take that risk to start over. Okay, I don't know, is it that self-doubt or that sense of you want to please everybody else? I want to know, what is the Fool? What is the Fool here, please? What is the Fool? You have to have a knowing of what you want, is what they said. The Five of Cups. So see, the Fool is a risk. The risk was the Five of Cups, as far as you letting go of the regrets. Were you playing in the past, meaning staying in the past and not changing yourself? The Five of Cups is also you're doing something and you know you don't belong there. That's why you feel a void. And that void can come in that form of a blockage, or the sense of remorse, or buyer's remorse. They said, is there something there that you just don't want anymore? I feel like there is a bad choice that has been made, and you sort of have to deal with the fact that you've been following the wrong thing, and you got to take that risk of fate to change it. With the Four of Swords, you got to change it and really step up to the plate and really allow yourself to make a better choice. Okay, it's almost as if you've come to the conclusion that you sort of have to let go of all the disappointments, all the loss, all the things that you thought were closed off to you because of that loss. It's almost as if there's still an opportunity for you to change it and get going towards the right path. Okay, I think that this has been a moment of maybe having a moment to mourn a disappointing choice you made. Maybe you had to grieve for a little while, or just get over the loss, okay, before you could get yourself to this place of being able to pick something new. It's almost as if the struggle is sort of over. With the Four of Swords, the struggle is over. In that sense, you can take a leap of faith and change the things that you miss or regret, or something like that. Okay, I do feel like this is where you have sort of had to be sort of pull away from the rest. Okay, maybe rest or tap into your spirituality, your meditation, to give you answers. And by doing that, it's really alleviating the struggle, is what I feel. Okay, so whatever this is, it's almost like also telling you, get ready for the unexpected things to come. Okay, because there is a new opening here. What is the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups, please. What is the Seven of Cups? Okay, so the wheel. See all the bad karma falling off that wheel, so that you can use your strength and your courage to start something new. This is taking you to that place of, if you've had the disappointment in a love relationship, or maybe you lost a family member, meaning lost a person to death or something, you had to sort of grieve through it. You have to get to your this point where you move on. Okay, if it's not family or love, it could be work. Is that negative job sort of falling off the face of the earth for you, and it brings you rest and relaxation, but it's also going to bring that sense of prosperity. The things that they're pushing to mother nature, it's really it's sort of hard. It goes against God's will, really, is what they're saying. But let me see. Oops, that was me, guys. Sorry. So let's see. What is the unconditional love? Forgiveness, coming to, in that sense of balance, coming to balance. the stronger core, really being enlightened, really being moved by spirit to make changes. Unconditional love, please. What is the unconditional love? As you have more self-worth and unconditional love for yourself, this is where you start to achieve things. You start to be successful. You start to be grounded in stability. So you ground yourself by having either stable people in your life, maybe allowing yourself to have a stable relationship or a stable business partner, whatever that might be for you. It's a gain. That's what I see as the world. It's sort of taking off the negative stuff, the things that you maybe held on to for a long time. And now it's allowing prosperity. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles, whatever this is for you, whatever you see coming up in the future, it's almost as if you know how to control it. You know how to stay at peace and not get sort of thrown back on that same wheel. Okay. I want to know, what is the Four of Pentacles? And that is because you're having self-worth. As far as love, okay, this really allows you to take action. It really allows you to have some kind of victory and success. Maybe it's something that you've been waiting for a long time to take this kind of initiative to go towards, okay? You have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So it's very much what I feel in that sense of you're going towards something that it's just better for you. It's a better foundation. There's no lies there. It's honest. It's authentic. Is this the twin there with the Queen of Cups? Is this the person that brings this to your reality? You know, I do feel like you're going towards this place of where you're leaving this situation where it just wasn't growing for you, or you're in a dead end. Whatever battle you've had within your mind, or the sense of inability to move, I think the Six of Swords takes you to that smooth sailing kind of a place. Is it with the person with the Queen of Cups? Okay, I want to know, what is the Queen of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups, please? So the transformation, and that brings that new spark, that new hope, that new what I see with this is like the phoenix rising. It's like surrendering enough to let go of the things that maybe you just didn't allow yourself to take charge in, the things that are passionate, the things that sort of move you and drive you. With the Death card, it's really that transformation. So is that a person? Is that a person that maybe you're either wanting to either come to, or maybe become, okay? Meaning becoming more grounded, becoming easy, okay? Let's take one more for the Queen of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, this could be a person who influenced you to be stronger in the core. This also could be that sense of you taking action and being grounded as far as your stability on the inside, working on you, you know, continue. It's a process. It's something that you keep doing, okay? So very nice energy, really. I want to know, how does this story end, please? How does this story end? What can you show me? Okay, so those are what they want. The Sun. So that is that healing energy that comes through God. And if you choose to go in that path of God and do the things that God is maybe calling you to do, that's where you have the Wheel of Fortune sort of take over for you, and all the positive things start coming in, okay? You got the Knight of Swords, really taking action on it. Be careful who you let in. Be careful who's guiding you. Be careful who is maybe making you think different or whatever, okay? As far as negativity and manipulation, not so much as spiritually and God loving. I think that with the Knight of Swords, you have to be discerning, is what they're saying. The Hangman, and that's where the enlightenment comes. And see, there's two people here with the Hangman, so I definitely do feel you have to be careful about your surroundings, okay? I do see again that sense of where you haven't gotten enough, you know, you've had a lack of. all of a sudden, because you've held on, you've changed, you've transformed, this is where you have that sense of abundance coming back in for you. Okay, so these are all the things you're trying to heal from, is what I feel. And then you have the Ace of Cups, that love, that love that sort of starts over again. Okay, and it's sort of a gift. Okay, so let me see here. I want to know, what is the karmic cycle here? What's the karmic cycle? So maybe there's a karmic cycle as far as a karmic partner, or just in the world. Sometimes we have karma that just comes back to us from life to life, and we haven't dealt with it. So is this just the karmic pattern? What is the karmic situation here? So the Mask, this is not showing true feelings, hiding your personality, pretending, diluting, gaslighting, and then you have the self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, doing shadow work, and appreciation. So whoever this is really taking down that mask and really working on themselves. Okay, you got the Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting. Wow. Okay, and then addiction, so codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. So that is a healing of that. Okay, you got the sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Very nice. And then you have the heartbroken, so deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. So whatever that is for you that you're sort of going through right now, it's not forever, it's temporary. Okay, let's see, let's do this one. What is the daily affirmation here, please? The daily affirmation. Okay, so it says, today I am capable. Today I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. Very nice. I do feel like that's what you're trying to do, is set your goals and really accomplish them. So let's see here. What is the message from the universe? The message from the universe, please. Okay. So it says here, when I lean toward love, I am led. Yep, that is definitely the case. Not so much moving away from it anymore. Maybe you don't have that fear anymore. Okay. I want to know, what is the message that pertains to this reading here? What is the message that pertains to this reading? Too many. Let me see. The message that pertains to this reading. Okay. So you have the hot air balloon. So this is about balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, do not resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying, gravity, ascension. So I do feel that's a little bit of everything in there. And then the rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience, payoff, abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend, creation, manifesting, wealth, prosperity, perfect timing. And that's definitely what I felt with the Three of Cups down there. It's a perfect timing. Okay, and then let's take this one right here. I want to know, what is the light workers message? Okay, so Yagonzi, okay, and Yagoni. I always mess up reading, guys. I can read cards but not reading. So this is about change. This is about going deep and changing. And the 285 hertz is that kind of frequency that you can tune in to allow you to change. This is really a card of allowing you to transform. Okay, so we saw the Five of Pentacles here, in that sense of worried about the loss, the things that you regret, the things that you didn't take a chance at. Frequency is a very powerful sense, and in that sense that if you focus yourself in meditation to this 25 hertz, this is that healing energy that allows all those things that you weren't able to maybe accomplish or go towards. It's like you heal it so that you're able to attain these goals. How can I put it? It's like all the things that were sort of taken away from you or have fallen out of alignment. This is that card that brings it back to center. It's that kind of frequency that will really allow you to go on a soul journey, and it also it synchronizes your inner soul with your outer soul. You know, you have an inner soul, I should say your outer life, you know, the things that happen in the environment. Okay, it's trying to line up with you to sort of create peace, maybe ask forgiveness. It's definitely a healing journey that we're on. That's the best thing I could tell you about that card. It allows you to really close the chapters on those missed opportunities so that you can open up to the new opportunities that will bring you fulfillment. So is that towards a better relationship, towards a better job, healing that heartbreak, whatever that is for you. Learn the frequencies. I know in my description I have the Savoji frequencies, and they're all the God frequencies, and really when you use those with meditation, it helps you to heal. So maybe you need a little self-love, because that definitely is releasing all the negativity and the things that maybe you might have thought you caused yourself, you know, almost to the point where you just don't think that you can get better, but you really can. Okay. And you know who used these kind of frequencies for the negative is Hitler. He changed it to 420, I believe, instead of 430, as far as 430 and 420 megahertz. Yeah, he used it to oppress people. So be very careful. I want to know, what is the insight here? What is the insight? Okay, sorry. It's going to be the first one that popped out. So it says here, indulge in pleasure. You aren't living life to needlessly suffer. Life is meant to be deeply enjoyed and loved. So do something today just because it feels good to all of your senses. Definitely healing. You're on a healing journey. Definitely twin flame, guys, for sure. So let me see. What is the abundance message here? The abundance message. What is the abundance message? Okay, so it says humility. So allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Yeah, what you receive, what you give out. Okay, it's changing. So let me see here. Let's do this one right here. Let's close it out with the soul message. What is the soul message here, please? What is the soul message? Okay, so you have, what is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages to us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears, the beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It is time to get your healing on. So today's action, get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers to which your body is guiding you. You can tune in. You can really tune in to where you have pain. And when you close your eyes and you meditate, you can really hone in into that, whatever pain, whether it's in your heart, whether it's your arm, whether it's your back, whatever it is, you can hone into that pain. You sort of accept it, and you release it, and you can train your mind not to be sick, and you can train your mind to really heal your body. It's a powerful body that we have, guys. So maybe this is an opening that, you know, you can heal that sense of loss and that sense of regret or that victim mentality, or have forgiveness for yourself, have humility, okay? So I do hope that this helps you, because when you make these steps and you make these changes, it draws in that other person that you're waiting for. Because I do see that sense of wanting to go towards that spiritual connection, but it's almost like you both have to be aligned, okay? So there you go. I do hope you like the reading. I hope it helps whoever this is meant for. Leave me your comments. I always love your comments. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day and stay blessed, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.